The trick out of Brooklyn isn't just to make Hillary Clinton win but to make her win as something other than a brain-damaged crook who stole the election and will spend the next 4 years selling out the government from her deathbed. The Clinton delegitimization project is now central to Donald Trump's campaign and such a prime component of right-wing media that it's already seeped beyond extremist chat rooms into lock-her-up chants on the convention floor, national news stories debating whether polls actually can be rigged, and voters puzzling over that photo they think they saw of her needing to be carried up the stairs. The Clinton campaign has deliberately positioned its response as an offensive boomerang rather than a rebuttal. Don't defend against the attacks, just redirect fire at the messenger. It holds up a mirror to Donald Trump and what his campaign is about, and says everything you need to know about Donald Trump and where these kinds of crazy conspiracy theories are coming from, as one campaign aide put it. But the Democrats' team is aware of how this might factor in beyond November. Some of the campaign and allies' conspiracies are designed to delegitimize her personally. Most are simply designed to spread fear and mistrust. And I am sure if she wins, the right wing will continue to spread these theories, said Clinton senior advisor Jennifer Palmieri. Palmieri is in favor of ignoring most of the wackiness but warned, just because they may have zero basis in truth doesn't mean they can't be corrosive. So in this cycle I believe you have to call out the truly destructive theories calmly, but aggressively, and in real time. Leading Democrats in Washington and beyond recognize Trump's tactic because they've seen it before. President Barack Obama and his allies spent 8 years sandbagged by the birth certificate/Bill Ayers/his middle name's Hussein attacks that all boil down to the same thinking now threatening Clinton: he's a fake, his presidency either doesn't count or is a Moorish-style Trojan horse. We are already seeing an effort by the Trumpsters to undermine Hillary's presidency before it has even begun, said longtime Clinton confidant Paul Begala. Obama defenders argue that the GOP embrace of all the suggestions about him didn't stop the president from getting a lot done, and in the meantime helped foster the very elements that propelled Trump to the nomination at the expense of traditional Republicans. But many are full of anxiety about going down this road again, and what it might mean both for sidetracking anything Clinton would want to get done in office and seeding a toxicity that would mean big problems for Democrats in the 2018 midterms and any other race they'll have to run attached to her. It's a longer strategy. It's not that people believe that he wasn't born in the United States, said Senator Debbie Stabenow, D. Mitch, recalling how this played out for Obama and sketching the parallels she sees facing Clinton now. It was the relentless negative attacks on him that really created a backdrop to pressure Republicans and hold them accountable not to work with him. So the pushback is emerging as a critical element of a campaign that polls show is looking less like a horse race at this stage, and more like the laying of a foundation for a first term and immediate uphill battle to get her re-elected. But the politics are made harder amid the drip-drip revelations from the newly released emails demonstrating the messy overlap between the Clinton Foundation and the State Department, which leave even many Clinton-inclined voters wondering what she was really up to and why it's so hard for her to explain it. Unlike birtherism or even swift voting in 2004, the Clinton campaign anticipated much earlier that right-wing chatter would eventually break through into the mainstream, and they could more easily attack it because they were taking on her opponent himself, rather than fake name trolls. For days, the Clinton campaign purposefully ignored questions coming at them from the Trump-intertwined Breitbart News about her health, according to an aide. But after Fox News host Sean Hannity devoted an episode of his show to a Clinton rumor medical panel, complete with an eager-to-please urologist in a white coat, they shifted gears. A long release emailed to reporters 2 weeks ago with sourced debunkings of all the rumors and a statement from her doctor attesting that supposedly leaked medical records were forged.